I became a diabetic about 12 years ago.
So I was diagnosed at 21 years old.
I got diagnosed with juvenile diabetes when I turned 30 years old. It was no fun.
So I started falling asleep at work, and I was taking little mini naps. So I went to the doctor and learned that I had diabetes.
Well, I was diagnosed with diabetes probably about 5 years ago.
I was in college at the time, so people are eating pizza and eating, peanut butter cups and drinking, and it was a very big life change for me.
First, it was a big scare, like, oh my gosh, coming from my family, diabetes was, losing limbs and things like that. So it's kind of scared me. So I, just wanted to get right into a dietitian and find out what I could do, to make myself better and feel better about things.
Basically, my exercise routine has changed, my eating habits have changed, and of course, my sugar intake has changed.
So I had to change how I was eating as well as taking medicine, and sugar was out.
At the time, sweets were a big part of my regular diet. I've had to make some changes to cut down on the amount of sweets that I have.
It was kind of scary, it was just really a rough road, and then I learned to do things differently.
I quickly had to go to find healthy choices and sugar substitutes, and Splenda actually is my favorite.
Really love the flavor of it and the taste of it, and the fact that when I did test my blood sugar, it was consistently low as it should be, and that was really attractive to me, and I've been a fan of it for years, even prior to diabetes. Once
I tried Splenda and liked it better than Sweet and Low, I was able to transition into baking, buying it in bulk, switching out sugar, found that was better for not having to be as insulin dependent or take as much insulin for baked goods and those sort of things.
Because of the taste and it's so much like the real sugar, I don't have to worry about what I'm cooking or baking, because I do have non-diabetic family members that still want the sugar and still crave the natural sugar, but I can sneak the Splenda in and no one really knows the difference.
I use Splenda mainly to cut sugar, because I manage carbs, and sugars has a lot of carbs. I've also lost weight by reducing my carbs and sugar, and Splenda has helped that. I lost 50 pounds a couple of years ago. I still have more to go, but that was really helpful.
My A1C has dropped down immensely, and it definitely helps a lot on that, so I appreciate that.
I have lost maybe 75 pounds, so I'm just trying to exercise and keep the weight off and try to eat healthier. I use it sometimes instead of sugar and things that I make. Like I eat oatmeal every day, and I put the Splenda in the oatmeal instead of the sugar.
When I started out, there was not a lot of choices. I grew up with a brother that was diabetic, and we only had Tab and Fresca. Now there are so many options, and it makes life so much easier. And I feel like Splenda has bridged a gap there too.
It's very important, and to the fact where I actually will take packets of Splenda with me. They're actually in my car, and I take them in my pocket. It's a big part of my life, and it was overwhelming at first, but now it's just part of my daily regimen, and it'll continue to be that way.
Oh, no, I don't have the sugar blend. Oh, okay. Half sugar, half the calories in sugar. See, yeah, so now that I can go back in the store and I can see these things, I'll start picking up, because that just grabbed my eye right there, that brownie on the front. So yeah, brown sugar blend.
That could be kind of cool.
Oh, it's vanilla. Wow, that's exciting. That would be great for my coffees. But I did not realize that you had liquid and French vanilla. And that's no carbs too? I always have to look at carbs. That's 0, that's perfect. Definitely, I would buy this in a heartbeat.
We live in a society where we all crave sugar and those high sugary type products. Having something that we know we can turn to, we don't have to say no, we can indulge.
I'm happy to live in a time where a lot of technology and a lot of R&D goes into the products that we do consume, and I do thank Splenda for being able to present alternatives that still allow me to enjoy the things that I like.
Thanks, Splenda, for making a great product that helps me eat tasty things and still manage my diabetes.
This is a big deal, and if diabetes goes untreated, I mean, it can lead to multiple things, and that I'm not willing to risk for any price. But I would say thank you for creating the line of products that you have and new ones to come in the future, because there's more people that need to be using Splenda, along with myself, and I will continue to do that.